Oh, hello there, good looking, and happy Pride Month to all. Hope you're all hanging there to the best of your abilities. But if I may have you for a second, and I know I will, let's kick off the month with this sky-high vibrance heli guy. We're storming into the month with Generation Select's Rotorstorm. Now, the reasons I bought this figure are too vast and complex for a casual audience to stomach, but basically they can all be whittled down to he is the colors of the trans pride flag, and that's it. That's all it is. What's it to ya? But if I suppose you're gonna buy this figure for any other reason, as if you need another reason, well, this figure's actually pretty good. I admit I don't know much about Rotorstorm as a character as he's depicted in the IDW comics, but according to TF Wiki, quote, if he has any weaknesses, it's that he feels burdened by the legend of himself he's created. So, hard relate there. And I'm actually really loving what Generation Selects is doing, reusing existing molds to give us new pristine figures of obscure, nerdy characters. I know on the surface it might seem like an obvious attempt at easy repaint money, but come on, how else are we gonna get figures like Rotorstorm or Nightbird? You gotta take your victories where you can, and sometimes those victories look like a robot that transforms into a blue helicopter. This is a repaint of Siege Spinister, the transformer with the actual greatest name in the universe, but the new color scheme still makes it so much of its own treat. The soft blues and the pinks delight themselves into a dance that lights this figure up in magic. I suppose this is a remnant of the fact that Rotorman's original figure was released in the early 90s, where the brand's MO was to lose all sense of subtlety. But either way, the visual presence of this figure is sensational, and something to aspire to. This right here is a fashion statement, and adjust your spectacles for that head sculpt. Just, wow, I'm actually quite in love here. I'm simping hard for Rotorstorm here. The dark blue areas just look so regal and robotic, and it all gets lit up by those pink garnet shades, which it's a proven fact that everyone who wears them is cooler than those who don't. It looks way better than the pre-release photos, which strangely showed it as just being a blue Spinister head. Why? Why'd they want to conceal this gorgeous noggin? That's the moneymaker right here. I enjoy how the rotor blades stick upwards like a reverse blackout, embracing the camp that often comes with Pride Month. Also, you get twice the number of helicopter cockpits for your buck. I also really appreciated how they painted these small parts of the feet a lighter blue. They didn't have to, but extra credit. Rotorstorm comes with the same non-target mastery weapons that Spinister came with, but spiced up with a bit of yellow. They absolutely add to the experience and just bring buckets of fun to the posability. Oh, have I not mentioned the posability? The articulation is absolutely stellar. You can do everything that a modern Deluxe can do and more. You can move his feet with the authority of a god, and he's got double jointed elbows! I'd say the only sign this is a repaint of a different figure comes with how the Autobot symbols are kinda irreparably malformed in the ridges of his shoulders. But he does a phenomenal job standing out as his own guy. I know I keep going off about how good looking and handsome he is, but hey, look, Transformers is pretty much 98% robots are sexy, alright? The transformation is a lot. You contort his body in so many unusual, unpredictable ways. It's definitely an all-timer for Deluxe class transformations. Especially love how the chest scoops out of his chest. And this helicopter mode, what's not to love? It's an unbelievable, outrageous gasm of colorful chunks. The silver front with the raspberry red windows is so endearing, and the pink blades are given their proper chance to shine here. He's got two oddly placed weapon ports right by his rotor blades, which can't be accessed without killing the function on sight. But that's no matter, as the weapons attach themselves seamlessly to these sticky outy things that helicopters have, which ingeniously are actually the robot mode feet. I cannot believe how hard the Hasbro team went on this mold, especially since it was for friggin' Spinister. His arms are just kind of chilling out there on his sides, hoping no one notices, but it still works here. The vibes are all still impeccable. Overall, I don't know how I could not love this thing. It's a great design with two spectacular modes, and the transformation will transform your life from good to great, as well as a color scheme that puts the trans in Transformers. Oh yeah, and if you like the Rotorstorm character from the comics, I guess you'll like this too, maybe. It's a storm full of smiles. So we're now into Pride Month. I just wanted to shout out some organizations you could donate to help out where you can if you're able to. I'll put some links in the description. It would really mean a lot. Please take care and look out for each other. Good day!